The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Be as you wish to seem. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. I decided that it was not wisdom that enabled poets to write their poetry, but a kind of instinct or inspiration, such as you find in seers and prophets who deliver all their sublime messages without knowing in the least what they mean. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. He is richest who is content with the least. For content is the wealth of nature. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. The unexamined life is not worth living. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. To find yourself, think for yourself. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you could possibly be possessed of. For credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it. But if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs. Therefore, avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. Remember, what is unbecoming to do is also unbecoming to speak of. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be. And if we observe, we shall find that all human virtues increase and strengthen themselves by the practice of them. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. Thou shalt eat to live, not live to eat. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. Not life, but good life is to be chiefly valued. If all misfortunes were laid in one common heap, whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be contented to take their own and depart. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. Only the extremely ignorant or the extremely intelligent can resist change. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. People demand freedom of speech to make up for the freedom of thought, which they avoid. Wisdom begins in wonder. When the debate is over, slander becomes the tool of the loser. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our ways. I to die, and you to live. Which is better? Only God knows. The hottest love has the coldest end. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue, to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. The envious person grows lean with the fatness of their neighbor. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Call no man unhappy until he is married. Let him that would move the world first move himself. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. The nearest way to glory is to strive to be what you wish to be thought to be. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Remember no human condition is ever permanent, then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too scornful in misfortune. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. Mankind is made of two kinds of people: wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm. Then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. If I save my insight, I don't attend to the weakness of eyesight. In childhood, be modest. In youth, temperate. In adulthood, just. And in old age, prudent. Real wisdom is the property of God, and human wisdom has little or no value. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, even the meanest, yet everyone thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest of all trades, that of government. I would rather die, having spoken after my manner, than speak in your manner and live. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. The triumph of my art is in thoroughly examining whether the thought which the mind of the young man brings forth is a false idol or a noble true birth. Give me beauty in the inward soul. May the outward and the inward man be at one. Speak, so that I may see you. How many are the things I can do without? We gain our first measure of intelligence when we first admit our own ignorance. Nothing is to be preferred before justice. Justice, if only we knew what it was. Worthless people love only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Know thyself. Whenever, therefore, people are deceived and form opinions wide of the truth, it is clear that the error has slid into their minds through the medium of certain resemblances to that truth. It is a disgrace to grow old through sheer carelessness before seeing what manner of a man you may become by developing your bodily strength and beauty to their highest limit. Slanderers do not hurt me because they do not hit me. I am not an Athenian, nor a Greek, but a citizen of the world. It is better to be at odds with the whole world than, being one, to be at odds with myself. They are not only idle who do nothing, but they are idle also who might be better employed. The beginning of wisdom is a definition of terms. We can do nothing without the body. Let us always take care that it is in the best condition to sustain us. The perfect human being is all human beings put together. It is a collective. It is all of us together that make perfection. You never know a line is crooked unless you have a straight one to put next to it. Beauty comes first. Victory is secondary. What matters is joy. Sometimes you put walls up, not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Do not do to others what angers you, if done to you by others. Every action has its pleasures and its price. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Understanding a question is half an answer. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man, no matter how one has been mistreated by him. The greatest blessing granted to mankind came by way of madness, which is a divine gift. Those who are hardest to love need it the most. I have not sought during my life to amass wealth and to adorn my body, but I have sought to adorn my soul with the jewels of wisdom, patience, and above all, with a love of liberty. I love to go and see all the things I am happy without. The soul, like the body, accepts by practice whatever habit one wishes it to contact. Only the knowledge that comes from inside is the real knowledge. The first key to greatness is to be in reality what we appear to be. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. The poets are only the interpreters of the gods. Beauty is the bait which with delight allures man to enlarge his kind. Ordinary people seem not to realize that those who really apply themselves in the right way to philosophy are directly and of their own accord preparing themselves for dying and death. As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. Beauty is a short-lived tyranny. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. An honest man is always a child. Nothing is so well learned as that which is discovered. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. True perfection is a bold quest to seek. Only the willing and true of heart will seek the betterment of many. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. I call myself a peaceful warrior because the battles we fight are on the inside. The value of a man is measured in the number of those who stand beside him, not those who follow. There are two kinds of disease of the soul: vice and ignorance. Be the kind of person that you want people to think you are. Aren't you ashamed to be concerned so much about making all the money you can and advancing your reputation and prestige, while for truth and wisdom and the improvement of your souls, you have no thought or care? It is better to suffer wrong than to do wrong. A good man cannot be harmed either in life or in death, and that his affairs are not neglected by the gods. He who would change the world should first change himself. The mind is the pilot of the soul. Human nature will not easily find a better helper than Eros. I am likely to be wiser than he to this small extent, that I do not think I know what I do not know.